Hello everyone. Let's look at S3 bucket. So S3 stands for Simple Storage Service, which is one of the storage service that is available in AWS, and there are many more storage services, but this is one of the easiest to use and most frequently used storage service in real-time applications. So S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. So we can store the files in S3 and are called as objects. So you can store an object, retrieve an object, and back up the object, and you can access these objects by making it public. So these are the possible options for us to deal with the S3 bucket, and it can store the data. Every object that is stored in the S3 bucket, it will have a content or data and a unique ID which is representing a specific object in the S3 bucket, so that to retrieve it you need to use that unique ID. At the same time, you can still add some metadata which is useful information about that specific data. Some of the features of S3 bucket. So it will allow the versioning. For suppose if you upload a file to S3 bucket and you have some minor corrections in that file and you uploaded it again, it can maintain the versions, older version and the newer version. And even when you are reading the files from the S3, you can even specify the version, which version you want to read from the S3 bucket. S3 allows the ownership of a specific user or specific role that can be created by using the AWS IAM role. S3 allows the replication of the data. So you can replicate a S3 bucket into another S3 bucket within the same region or across any regions, AWS regions within the AWS. S3 has a feature to block the public access so that you can provide the access to specific users only within the AWS, and it can be configured via IAM role. So it allows audit logging, like for suppose whoever published the message, published the object to the S3 bucket, and when it is retrieved, when it is created, when it is updated, when it is versioned, so you can still maintain this particular log. It will allow that feature to log all these audits on that specific S3 bucket. Also, S3 allows specific policies to provide access to specific user, only the read-only access or write-only access or read and write access, and also we can even provide a delete access to a specific user. So all these read, write, delete and update accesses we can give using the S3 bucket policies. The only disadvantage with S3 bucket is when you are reading the file, it is a little bit slow, and with my personal experience that I have worked with S3 bucket reading, and it is slow for sure. So that is the only disadvantage that I noticed based on S3 bucket.